Alright.
Okay, so you guys just kind of wait for the docking to happen.
Yep, pretty much.
So you hear like there's that obviously like that thunk like as the two ships come together and like shudder goes through the ship, and then there's like the hissing sound. You hear like the atmospheric processing like filling up the it putting an atmosphere into the docking tubes, and then like a couple of seconds later like the bulkheads like hiss open, and you get like a comm that gets redirected to like the bulkhead comm. It's like ship SS MK Ultra requesting permission to board.
Yeah, I'll hit the big plus button and be like, yeah, SS Unity accepting.
Okay, cool. So then the bulkhead's like fully open, and you guys are looking at like just a straight tube, and the other end there's like Nina stood there, and she's got like two other technician looking guys.
Yeah,
They're all
I'll
wearing the
like
cover.
check for
Evening,
obvious
morning,
guns,
daytime.
They've all got like pistols.
but
not
they're not
dr-
like,
not drawn.
nothing. Yeah, nothing's drawn. Like,
They're not just like they don't the doors open and they're all stood there pointing their pistols.
yeah, exactly. I'm just like, all right, cool. And then I like lean my head back and be like, here goes down. Because otherwise they walk in and it's just like the sight of a barrel.
Dude,
That's
if
scary.
they had like guns drawn like this, I would have just been like, "Well, this is happening."
Yeah, yeah. It's like we're good.
Right, so like
He's got his gun braced on your shoulder.
So Nina like starts walking forward, and like the two technicians follow her. It's just like it's two guys. One of them is like looks like African descent. The other guy is the closest thing to Caucasian that exists, but yeah.
He is the beigest space beige.
Yeah, he's the beige space beige.
Ah, the beige.
They both
Hello.
and like they like she walks up and she's just like she looks around and then looks towards Addison and just like, Captain.
That's right. Name's Addison. I wish it would be much more of a pleasure meeting you, Nina, but here's the box. And then I just indicate it. The obviously sabotaged box. I'm like,
Oh, like,
Alone box.
whoever glued this motherfucker back together wasn't even trying.
She turns her head to one of the technicians and starts speaking. Do any of you speak Chinese?
oh yeah, I need to choose a language. Yes.
Yeah, you're right. I have a bonus intelligence. Yeah, I speak Chinese.
Oh no, I speak Latin, don't I?
Yeah, you said
that's what
Latin.
he chose.
Yeah, no, I put Chinese onto my thing.
In Chinese, she just says, check the box. And then, like, the guy, like, both the technicians move towards the box. I mean, does anyone do anything? Or...
No, I'll step aside or learn in the box.
So like, they both, basically, one of them, like, bends down and starts, like feeling along the ceiling, checking it, and the other one pulls out, like, a comm pad and, like, hooks it up with a wire to, like, a port on the side and starts, like, typing in some stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just sort of stand aside and lean on the wall.
It only takes like a couple of minutes, and the guy with the compad like turns his head back to Nina and says in Chinese, "It's like, yeah, the contents are gone," and she sighs. So the rest of you just
I
see her
sigh at the
sigh.
same time, which possibly gives away that I speak Chinese. I'm just like,
She doesn't really like. Well, you don't know if she didn't notice, but she doesn't make any reaction to you sighing. And then they like unhook the things, and the technician moves to like take the trolley to like push the box.
allow me. I'll.
Okay, so like they like lead you onto the ship.
I'll
What's their ship like?
I'll stay close to Addison. Basically,
pretty set, like,
acting pretty much as bodyguard.
Well, they don't take you into the ship, like, but like the entrance is pretty much similar to yours. It's very submarine corridor-esque. Like,
Yeah, I do it. Like, I won't say it out loud, but I do it because I'm like, I don't want to steal that fucking trolley. We've only got one trolley. So yeah,
yeah, they okay. So you take it into
We
like
don't
the
want to go
entrance.
into minuses.
yeah, exactly. Buy a new trolley, motherfucker.
Got in here, we got nothing.
We've got no money for a new trolley.
Don't want to lose our trolley.
All right, so you get into the entrance of their ship, and they transfer it to like one of their own trolleys, and then Nina turns to you and is just like, "I'm sorry, this couldn't be we couldn't have parted on happier terms."
Yeah, no kidding. You seem like a right old good lass. Take care. And then I offer a hand.
She pauses, but then she shakes your hand. So there's like a slight hesitation, and then shakes it, and then yeah, you guys.
I'll wheel
amicably leave.
the empty cart back.
After you get through, it's like the airlock starts closing, and like you know,
Yeah.
the
I'll
undocking
confirm
procedures are.
our bulkhead as well closes up, and
And our trolley is safe.
I'll trolley. I go. I've saved the trolley, you guys.
God, this is where
Everything
this is
went
where the
better than
achievement.
expected.
We should have had that as a goal.
Save the trolley. Just Josh would have looked at me like, "What the fuck does your goal even mean?" And then I could have been like, "This is what it meant. Give me my fucking experience."
You would have got like an experience.
One
with
Accomplish
that.
the mission.
Better than 0.
God. Okay, so yeah, you guys detach and like, basically the SSMK Ultra like starts moving away.
All right. What's a good tech world that we know of? Because we're probably gonna have to leave the system to go find more work.
No, you can because
Well, we
the
can
way-
go to Bengaleria.
let me hang on.
We can go to Daedalus. That's
Or
nearby.
you can the way you find jobs is you search basically in every system that has population. There are exchange satellites. They're the guys who handle like long range communications and mail and all that stuff. And so like there's always an exchange station, and exchange stations have job listings. Like there's a connection of like job boards basically. So all you have to do is contact the system's exchange thing, which you can do from anywhere because it's in system.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll need to just like we literally have 0 credits between all of us, don't we?
Yeah, correct.
Shit, I was gonna say we should probably re-up our life support while we've got any cash at all, just to top ourselves up.
We've got loads. We've got like
Got loads of life support.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's also one of those things that
58
you're
days.
like, those few days could really matter because a day of no life support is actually death.
if whatever we're doing within 2 systems and 58 days doesn't get us enough money, the 4 more days life support. The 2 more days life support. I mean,
I just like to stay on top of shit.
we're on top. We've got 232 days. We've
It's a
got
lot of life support. Okay, good.
58 days of life support.
And if
I think
things
we're
get to
fine
their
on life
absolute
support.
worst, we can probably put people in comas so that they use less life support for a
Yeah,
while.
it's fine. I'll
Well,
just drug them.
I don't think we can.
Yeah, we
We
can.
can. I've got drugs.
Yeah, and I don't care about the sanctity of life, and will certainly be happy to try and put someone in a coma.
Or the medical professional could do it.
Are you actually a
I'm one.
professional?
Yes,
I sounded-
I am a trained medic. I know what
Oh.
I'm doing.
Oh, I'll be damned.
We have a medic.
Yeah.
I have a
I just thought she could teleport. He could teleport.
0 in medic.
Which means you know how to put the band-aid on, not
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah, it's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Zero
Stick-
means you can actually do medical procedures and
Sticky
not.
side down.
I am a medic.
I'll be damned.
Slash.
I'm like-
fucking.
I look legitimately surprised and go, sweet.
Do we
I
have
thought-
any more undiscovered talents?
Yeah, is anyone also good at making money happen out of nowhere? Because otherwise, I'm gonna flag the exchange. board.
Okay, guys, check your steward class. Is that no?
No. No,
There are 1,
none of
2,
us are stewards.
5, 6, 7, 8 places we can go.
Yeah, you have a decent thing. Well, I mean, hang on. I was like, is one of those 8 places Skullfast? Because that's probably not a place you want to go.
No, we.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah, we
true.
do not want to go.
We could go there.
You
but
could go there.
AKA a portion of the Bermuda Triangle of space.
Yeah, basically.
7 places.
Alright, so basically, so there are multiple like boards you can get access to. Some of you have different access to different boards. Like, does anyone have Culture Criminal?
No, darn.
I only have culture Daedalus,
That's fine.
which
I have
is
culture Annius and culture Nadal.
guys. I have a culture thing that helps me communicate with like 1,000 people.
Yep.
Okay, so you don't have access to super criminal boards. Then there's no way for you to get access to those. But there's still different boards you can get access, especially with like. I assume all of you are going to try and look for jobs rather than just one person.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I've got space and I've got traveler actually. I'm gonna hit up a few contacts I think I've got still.
Okay, well, I mean, you don't need to make a roll for finding jobs. I can just.
Yeah.
I have some jobs.
I'm gonna ask a guy that I know. He was like, you know, when you have the grizzled ex-vet.
Yeah. Well,
He's an ex-vet gone merc. I'm gonna see if he knows of any work going on in the system. So I'll send out a message and see if he.
No smuggling.
Well, see, the thing with that is like you have no.
transfer of info is shit.
Yeah, because like if he's not in the system, you're not gonna hear back for him for days.
Yeah, I'm
So,
pretty
but
sure he
it's-
gave me a board access though for merc work.
It's fine. Like you guys can get access to board stuff. It's fine. All good. So if you go to the things, I need to bring these up for you guys. So bam, show to everyone. You get 2 job offers,
The New Dawn Syndicate.
and Show to players. Bam. There you go. Job offer 2A and 2B.
The Mithani.
Okay.
All right.
Designation Merc Group and designation Corporation.
Yeah. So who wants to someone wants to read through?
I will read 2A.
2A.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Designate 18-009.
Someone else, you've got fireworks like crazy, man.
It's fine.
It's fine.
They're gone. No.
No, they aren't.
All right. It's fine.
Anyways,
Employer Sakamoto Kyoto. The New Dawn Syndicate. Designation Corporation. Its flavor. Details. Third party needed to locate missing resource shipment. Protection will be required until our envoy can retrieve it. Payment will be provided upon retrieval. Location Panache. Is that a planet?
It's in Bangalore.
That's a point. So like
Bengala.
Bengala.
Yeah, we can go there. Good. Okay. Payment 40k. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
And then
That sounds like shooting.
Well, to be fair, so does this next one. Okay, so job offer 2B is from the Mithani organization, who are a merc group. Help is required for the elimination of a war criminal currently in hiding. Payment provided on proof of death. Last known location is provided, and he was on the planet Itzasane, or Itzasne, in the...
It's a Sane.
It's
It's
a
a sandwich.
It's Asane. Itzasne, which is in the grid Abbas Gulam. You've written Abbas there, but it's Abbas Gulam.
Oh, so I have, yeah.
The payment is 40k. I would say that one's a lot further away, so I like the sound
It
of
is.
the first one more.
Yeah.
Because then we've also
Plus
got one more
Less
worth of
guaranteed
I mean,
murder.
except for one.
You can
The
only
job
accept
might.
one.
Yeah, well, the job might still be there, but
Right.
like the indication is these jobs are like they're meant to be done like now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very least, the 2B one has slightly more odds of still being available, and if it's still available, possibly worth more money if they've already fucked with another group of people. I would say the one that's protection required until retrieval is like
I
the
like
right
that
here,
one
right
better.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's closer, it's less guaranteed murder, and it pays the same.
So which one? Are you,
Employer, the New Dawn Syndicate.
2A.
God damn it.
Who are the New Dawn Syndicate? Do we know anything about them?
They're a syndicate.
Give me a. Do you have a relevant culture to know?
Bureaucracy, culture spacer,
I've
me a
got
coach.
Culture Traveler.
Give me a culture space, and you give me a culture traveler.
slash what?
Thomas, give me an intelligence check.
What am I doing?
Just a straight in check. So like just do a skill check with
Is it-
0 is your.
Is it int based on top
Yeah.
of culture?
Or
Yeah, it's int.
you should
Yeah, I mean, I'm good at skill checks in this game.
That's incredible.
I don't know why, but I am really good at rolling d6s.
I'm only good at flashing the. I'm only good at just being a
just
cool
because
person.
you use all your bad rolls and
Was that
Blood
a 7 for your thing, or was that something else? Dan?
Mine was a
That
7.
was-
Mine was 7. Nate
Uh,
was 13.
I need to do an int, or can I
Yeah,
do
just
a culture?
just do straight intelligence.
All right. God damn it, culture spacer 1.
Oh, you have culture space. You can make that as well. Like,
Yeah, there we go. 1, 1.
9, and then give me it straight in because that's for the straight int is for something else.
Can I skill?
Just put it as a 0, and then yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah. So the name Sakamoto Kyoto to you, you recognize that name? That guy used to be with the Zaibatsu.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Have I piloted for him?
You have definitely had contact with him before. You guys left on relatively positive terms. It wasn't
I'm sorry,
bad.
Zaibatsu?
Yeah, that's the company he used to work for.
Kan Stella Zaibatsu!
Okay.
Yeah, the Panstella Zaibatsu. So yeah, you definitely know you've had contact with this guy before. The rest of you, based on the New Dawn Syndicate, is a they're like a general. They do genetics and robotics.
Right.
Like they make tech regarding genetics and robotics.
Is
Sweet.
Zaibatsu the corporation in Tekken?
What?
Yes.
Zaibatsu is literally a Japanese word for corporation. That's
Amazing.
literally what it means.
in the Tekken games, they call it Zaibatsu Corporation, which I think is hilarious.
Which
'cause
means
it
corporation.
I never knew!
Yeah.
Yeah, Zaibatsu
Da-da-da-da-da.
literally means corporation.
Josh, what do I remember about this guy?
He was like I don't know. He was part of like the he didn't do like actual like grunt work. He was part
He
of
was
like
The
He was
organization?
part of like the I don't know the word for it. Like he was the guy who like gave out the missions and like did comm work and stuff.
Handlers?
Yeah, he was like kind of one of the handlers, but not super high tech like ranking or anything. So like you maybe got a couple of job offers and stuff from him, or like a couple of liaisons.
He probably put me on some jobs because
Yeah, basically.
How's Zaibatsu worked?
So he's changed job.
He now works for the New Dawn Syndicate.
God, it's fucking...
All right, that one. Just
sure.
contact them.
I know that guy.
I do. Cool.
He was.
Our speaker is on the toilet at the moment.
So,
We don't need him. Just take the mission.
It's our speaker.
Does it require any contact, or do we just say we'll take the mission?
No, you can just accept the mission. Like,
Cool.
Nailed it.
I press the accept the mission button.
Nice, nailed it. Cool. So yeah, you get like the location. So you get like a couple of like bits of extra information with this, like upon acceptance of the mission, and it basically tells you that So which one? Yeah. So basically, they lost a resource shipment on this in the system. It was they think it was most likely hijacked by local bandits or some kind of like splinter group.
Miscreants.
Yeah, basically they have a facility. They have a facility on world. They were supposed to transport this shipment from the facility to the space dock, take it off the planet. It never arrived at the space dock.
Right.
So
Did it get off planet?
What?
Did it get off planet or no?
Well, no, because it didn't arrive at the space dock.
Right, okay. But like, I didn't know whether that was in space, whether it like got hijacked.
No. Yeah. It's still like as far as they're aware, the shipment never left the planet.
Okay. Sure.
So yeah. So as far as that, it's okay. Basically, what I said, Dan, you got extra information upon accepting the job. They have a facility on the planet, which is Kanashe. And the shipment was supposed to go from the facility to the dock and then leave the planet. It never arrived at the dock. They believe third party has intercepted at some point, and they need someone to find out where it went and hold it until they can get it back.
Okay, sounds fair to me. Also, in the kitchen, it just smells of roast duck because it's in the oven and it smells real good, and I'm so hungry.
Okay.
GG.
The things I do for tabletop gaming.
All right.
Poor you, Dan.
Yeah. So, do we need to do a navigations check to get to the system?
If you're going to go straight there, you absolutely need to make a navigations jump.
All
There's
right.
nothing else we can do, I'm afraid. I settle back for a hearty drink, and then I'm going to go and assist with navigation, even though I'm not great at it. Because
you
gotta-
can't.
Can I not assist with?
What is your navigation?
It doesn't exist.
Then you cannot assist with
Has
navigation.
anyone got even a 0 in it?
No.
No.
Okay.
You need a
Unless
navigation of
you
1
have
to assist.
Never mind then.
Or
Right. Okay.
So
It's
you
all
need
on
to,
you,
you need to
Thomas.
make a navigation check with intelligence.
All right.
And I will go. In fact, I invite everyone
God
into the
fucking
kitchen.
I
damn it.
recommend you re-roll that.
Reroll it, please.
Oh yeah, we have the
Yep.
Yeah.
expertise. Let me just edit that to 1 out of 2. Skill check.
You
One.
regain expertise every day.
You gain
Every
1 expertise every day.
Yeah, there we go. That's
so
fine.
yeah.
Oh, thank God!
So basically, I think what happens there is like you go through all the calculations. It's basically quantum physics math calculations, and you go through it all, and you're just like, okay, I think that's right. And you're about to hit the button, and you're just like, hang on, I didn't carry the 1, and then you go back into it and manage to find the mistake.
Guys,
That's where you hit
Please
it.
carry the 1, Josh.
Guys, that happened to me like on Wednesday. I did a calculation, and then I added 5, and I was talking to a teacher, so I added another 5, and that basically broke the metal thing.
Yep.
So I double check.
Hey, bro.
Oh wait, did like a CNC machine cut clean through it then?
It didn't cut clean through. It exploded into metal as it hit
Nice.
the thing that was holding the part. It was like. Poof.
All right.
Well
I
done.
gotta be careful carrying that 1.
Okay, so the spike drive you guys have takes 6 days. So mark off 1 fuel. You've used 1 fuel.
Expertise is back.
Yeah, you've used 1 fuel. You arrive in the Bangalaria system in 6 days' time. So I mean, what does the crew do during the 6 days of travel?
Get ripped.
At some point, I'm gonna invite everyone in for like song and dance and shit like that, and like the communal bit where we all eat our food and all that. I whip out like musical flute. I've got a stringed instrument, and I swap between the two of them, and I will entertain everyone for at least every night, dinner time at night.
Olivia gets very drunk.
I'm in a slightly better mood.
Olivia's probably gonna get super drunk.
I've only got cheap whiskey, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Did you also bring booze?
We're not fully stocked up on booze. That was not part of the preparations I made.
It's most it's my
personal property.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I'm the quartermaster, and I did not buy lots of booze with our very strict
If
budget.
there's booze, I'll drink it.
I offer you some cheap whiskey.
Yay! Olivia's not drunk because she's had way worse.
Lots of prayer and
cheap
drawing.
whiskey will still get you trashed. It's just as tasty as actually good whiskey.
It tastes like burning.
Lime does not partake in the drinking, and spends a lot of time tending to like 3 pots of wilted like trees, like small trees.
Bonsai trees.
Yeah, they're wilted.
Nice.
You've killed your trees.
Yeah, that's been implied that I'm a bad farmer.
Sure.
But I'm still taking care of the dead
and you
bodies.
can't even take care of 3 bonsai trees.
I was gonna say, does anyone want to spend this time to do anything related to the mission? Because you still have access
let's
to
do some research.
Yeah,
we should do research, unlike last time.
You have access to like you can use the net thing.
What is this planet?
You need to make some sort of
make a traveler roll.
Yeah, you can use traveler space. It would also work.
I've got both.
Do you have any cultures that would help, Olivia?
I only have cultures for 2 different planets, and it's not this one.
Okay. So was that space? That was a traveler, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Anyone want to make a spacer?
That was spacer.
That was spacer.
I could make a spacer as well, but do I make both checks or?
No, you just make one. I think.
Okay.
Is another spacer required, or?
Yeah.
You may as well.
Well, the better. If you have a more unique one, that would.
Or you could do. Well, I guess what you could do is you could take that as an assist and then get an extra +1 on your spacer check. I think that works pretty well.
11. Sure.
So yeah, Kanache is basically a it's actually pretty populated. It's got like this is the traveler check. You've got it's like it's got 100k plus people on it. It's tech level 4. It's quite a thick. The atmosphere is really thick. Basically, the whole planet is just like it's like fucking like the worst smog from like China. It's like that all the time. You need a pressure mask to go outside.
Lovely.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, I did basically some space trucking around there, hung around with some guys on a freight. I had to spend 3 days with a wet rag wrapped around my face. It was awful.
Yeah, basically the people live in essentially the equivalent of like hives from like 40k, like the hive cities.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. So like they live like semi underground in these like things, and because the surface is just like kind of fucked. It's pretty cold as well. Like basically it's kind of like it goes from the summer is like nice temperature, like not super hot, but it's like a nice temperature, but then like the rest of the year is like Iceland kind of temperatures. It's not like hot or anything, but it's like it's cold most of the time.
I went there.
Does it snow or rain or any of that stuff?
No, it's just cold.
Okay.
It's just cold. Like I said, it's not hot. It's not an ice wall or anything. It's just most of the year it's cold, and then in the summer it goes to like normal temperatures that are okay.
Sweet. Okay then. I mean, I don't have I don't have an environment mask, and I don't have much in the way of building things. Is it possible to do a little bit of like stitching and stitch some stuff together and basically make a comfortable-ish face mask?
No, because you need a pressure mask.
Is that like on the surface of the planet or like anywhere on the planet? Like if we're
on the surface, on the surface.
So we'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine inside.
Provided we don't try and go out in the wilderness.
Basically, like
that's fine.
From the space attack, you guys know that it's kind of this way because something went wrong with the terraforming.
Sure.
The terraforming didn't work properly.
Someone didn't carry that fucking one.
Yeah, fucking.
There's no biosphere at all. Like there's no natural life on this planet, probably because of the terraforming fuck up. So yeah, everyone lives in these underground things, and I guess the Traveler one will pick this up. You don't.
Like basically, I went space truck in there. What would I have learned?
So like these guys really hate the guys from Ibanez.
Okay.
Like there's like
What the fuck is that? What is
Ibanez
that?
is the planet you just came from.
We just
I can see that.
Yeah, no. I'm like I'm like. By the way, they hate that shithole planet. Go figure, huh?
Hey!
And also
We're staying here.
Sensible people!
finally, the other Traveler thing you guys would know, or at least Dan's character would know, Edison would know, is that these guys like. So the way the structure is, these guys basically they have like priests who are like actual psychics, and they basically like treat the psychics as like Lord Kings. Like they
Sweet.
Yeah, I say, as of right now, Nate, although I might go by their name Captain, I am basically there to do talking for you because you're too important.
I mean,
Like
this
you,
sounds-
when you talk, everyone else, including me, we got to get like reverent and shit, and then we'll.
Well, no, they don't expect other people to be like that. It's just.
Well, no, but at the
that's
same
what
time,
they're
if we
like.
show him like undue loads of respect because he's psychic, that would be good, right?
Is it to the point where they value every psychic as like
No, they worship their psychics.
right? Okay, so it's just
Yeah.
It
but
would be just mocking.
not just anyone that
Okay.
shows.
All right, never mind then. No, fuck you then. Fuck.
Sounds a lot like blasphemy, though.
It does sound vaguely like blasphemy, but well, oh yeah, we'll just wing it. If you ever see a guy who's obviously psychic, and I just go, are there really signs for obviously psychic besides random headaches and nosebleeds and shit?
No.
No.
I don't.
Well,
get
the only way you because it's MES. The only way you could tell that someone has MES is when it gets to like this suit is when it hasn't been treated for a while, and then they start getting like tumors and shit on the outside. Like
Yeah.
that's the only way to visibly tell someone's got MES, like someone's psychic. because
Yeah, if
they
someone
have
if someone goes full elephant man, then watch the fuck out because he's a scary, dangerous psychic, right?
It's not like you can't like. Okay, so like basically like this is something that Nate would know because he's had psychic training. So if you like use psychic powers too much, you can end up torching yourself, which is something he would
Bad
know
times.
about. But if you like keep going and keep torching yourself, you can get to the point where essentially there's nothing left inside. Like you're just a hollow husk that like basically runs on instinct and stuff. But though even like that's the most dangerous type of psychic. But even those aren't still not necessary. You still can't necessarily tell them apart from a normal person. Like,
I
it's-
see. Okay.
You
like,
burn
the-
your body
Unless
or
they're
mind
acting
out,
weird.
or both.
Yeah, they'll probably at some point they'll go crazy, but until the moment they go crazy, you have no way of knowing that they're a husk.
Okay, fair enough. If you see someone who's being extra deferential, then watch the fuck out. They're psychic. As to what degree, I don't know. Maybe they can also teleport around naked. I've seen you flash dance, Nate. Don't
I
fuck
think-
with me.
It's pretty much fine. I do not flash dance. I'll have you know.
Does this, the slide down the hallway and nothing with the pants, the tighty whities? Oh!
You mean the risky business?
The only thing
Yeah,
I
the
can
risky
think about-
business.
the only thing I can think about is that. Oh shit! I forgot the name. God damn it!
That's all right.
Uh,
It'll come
it's
back.
fine.
It'll come-
Guy.
it'll come back. to you.
McCulkin?
They just consider
Oh,
them
Yeah, either,
like
either the Christopher
lords and
Walken
saviors.
dance or the.
Oh, you
know,
mean the
shit.
Fatboy Slim song?
Yeah,
Oh,
either
shit.
that one or the other fucking Tom Cruise when he's like home alone.
That's risky business. That's what Dan was talking
Yeah, the
about.
risky
business, yeah.
business.
The fucking risky business as well. I was thinking like Nate risky businesses in the corridors and shit.
All right, so
I probably do because music.
yeah. Anything else you guys do in the 6 days it takes to get to the new system?
really.
I stitched Unity under Nokia and just like put a line over Nokia.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
stitch it over.
Nah.
Track, so it's going to be like the
It's just like all the way down. Just
It's like your world tour shirt, where you just keep records of every tour you've been to.
All right, so you might want to mark off the life support, by the way, Mister.
Done it.
So yeah, that's six. It's 6 times 4. You remember?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So how much? So that is used what?
24.
24 days of life support, and 1 fuel, which you already marked off. So yeah, you pop out into the system. You're officially in 0508.
All right, I'm going to check for any mail that happened while we were in Spike Space.
you don't get any. You get like a thing. So there's a corporation called the Spiker Alliance who are basically like the best thing I can think of is the equivalent would be NBN from Netrunner. They're like that massive news network conglomerate. So like you basically get like when they work through the exchange, like the exchange and them sort of have a partnership because the exchange basically maintain and run all of the stations, but then the Spiker Alliance uses it to send like media information and stuff. So like
Dante kills a giant face somewhere.
So basically you get you like when you get through you get like standard sort of generic mail stuff like oh, this has happened on this planet. There's like nothing super interesting. There's like a couple of bases of news. I mean, you might get some mail from back home if like your family have sent you anything, but like
sure. I probably had a hello, how's it going from mum and mum,
yeah.
And I'll send them back a letter being like, oh, first job didn't go super well, but we're all alive and no one's hurt, so things can only get better from here.
We didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, miss you lots, miss your cooking and your cooking, and, hugs and kisses.
You probably get some like random ass like reality TV show bullshit as well from the Spiker Alliance. Like that probably comes through at some point. It's like
Send that to me.
Fine.
it's like Space Big Brother or something.
Great.
Space Big Brother.
Space Brother.
Yeah, Space Brother.
And also I have like a couple of new friend requests on Facebook. One from Nina Holker.
No.
Doesn't
I
send
think
me a
she would rather
Facebook
like.
request, and I should probably rather.
Could we not have Spacebook in every sci-fi universe?
I think that no, because that's probably the easiest way to keep up with people.
Yeah.
Just email. Let's just stick with email.
Yeah.
Space mail.
No, it's it's MSN. Back before it was Live Messenger.
Wow.
Please no.
No, okay, it's not. It's everyone's got pink sparkly text, emojis, and weird.
Oh my
fonts you
God.
can't fucking read.
Tiny big text.
Oh, the worst.
Size 1.
All right, so
Mission start. Let's go.
well, yeah, you're in the system. So what are you gonna do?
As soon as we come out
Land.
to the jump, I look out and like,
All right. What?
We're in the right place. Good job, pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aren't there
we're on the right
adverse
place.
effects from being in like spike space for too long?
No, only if you're like not in a ship that's protected. Then it's fucked.
Oh well, yeah. Then it's like going, "Hello, warp." Brain!
Yeah, basically.
not even that. You could just die.
Yeah, you
I
can
think
die
you just
real
die,
bad.
yeah.
But
You can
basically,
die in the war.
the idea is like because the thing with the nav check, right? It's not only to make sure that you get to where you like meant to, like on course and stuff. It also is a check to make sure that the actual stuff held up.
Also, that we don't appear in a star.
Yeah, that too. So you don't appear in a star.
If you die in the warp, you die in real life. You
Yeah.
guys. It's fine.
Part of the spike drive is the using the fuel in the spike drive. It's not only the fuel to like get you there, but the fuel is also used in generating a bubble of reality that will stop the spike reality coming in.
Yeah, if I remember rightly, there was a
We land.
song where they went outside in spike space and it was kind of fucked.
Yeah,
for,
it's
like,
pretty
a
fucked
little
in spike
while.
space.
So, yeah, I mean, I have a rough idea that it's fucking bad news, but I didn't know if just being in it for a while started to mess with you.
Well, not only if your spike drive fails. But yeah, so you go to land, which is fine. You like start touching down on the planet. Like I said, it's basically like as you approach, it's like the planet just looks like this sort of swirling, like it kind of looks like Jupiter. Like it's sort of like that swirling, like massive, like reddish and white colors.
Okay, cool.
And as you get through, like you manage to land in, like you got given a city location, but it's just like the base that we have is sort of near the city. This is the spaceport it was supposed to leave at, so you like touch down in that spaceport, and because this world isn't a fucking tyrannical dictatorship, like there's open trading and stuff, so it's no problem. You guys just
yes.
you guys just radio.
Nothing bad happens. I'm like, fuck you, Ibanez!
It's like
Asshole.
it's like you get like a thing. It's just like it's like read your like ship ID and stuff, and it's just like and you just like get requesting permission to land, and they're just like, yep, go land in Bay 7.
Requesting permission to land.
Do like a person response. I'm like, oh, thank you, thank you so much.
Yep. So yeah, you guys land in Bay 7.
Yeah, isn't
Right.
there like you can see where a ship has most recently flown to when it registers with each dock? So they probably already know we've been to Ibanez.
Not necessarily. They know your ship.
Okay.
We need to find
Alright.
this shipment.
Yeah. So, can we go to the place and talk to people, or
You don't know where it is. They just told you it was supposed to come to this dock.
Right. Okay,
They give you an
cool.
area where it might have gone missing, which is basically this city and the area around this city.
Wow.
Excellent.
All right.
So precise.
How's the
They're like a
location?
Well, yeah, because they don't know
Like,
it left the base and then it disappeared.
It
how,
is missing.
How does the location around the city look? Like, is it just...
There's
It's
no
a
native.
shithole.
There's no native biosphere. So basically, it's a hive city. So like the city is like basically like a mountain, like and everything's underneath the mountain, with like access doors and stuff. And then like the outside is basically like desert, not like sand desert, like the like dry, empty, barren desert kind of thing
Right, okay.
with like smog everywhere.
Oh,
We need to
but-
hope it's in the city, or
knows, possibly.
Question marks.
I'm
know what would be
in my
useful?
element. It's bright, it's colorful, it's noisy and busy. There are people doing shit. We're in a spaceport that's not full of dickheads. Like, I'm immediately happy and everything is right with the world.
For starters, scanners wise, can we scan like the surface of the planet outside the area?
No, you don't have powerful enough scanners on this one song.
That's fine.
Oh, no,
It's on
one
Unity. I can't not do it. It's like it's fucking ingrained into my head.
How like big an area were they talking about here?
I don't know, like maybe like
We're
50,
looking-
maybe like 50 miles in like a
How far can our scanners scan?
like.
It's
It's not the fact.
What sort of scanners do you think we have?
No,
Yeah.
I mean like if we wanted
not a
to
dis-
basically take the ship out and fly about a bit and try and scan for like any
Oh, what? Like, just
places
bring up,
outside.
like, visuals and just
These-
do the
Yeah.
outside.
The issue isn't distance for the scanners. It's like the actual like amount of area they can scan because they're
Yeah.
made for scanning ships.
Right, okay.
We're
Sure.
looking for.
Well, I vote on going around on this actual spaceport and actually asking if there is any people here that was supposed to like
bandits.
anticipate this cargo or whatever it
Sweet.
was.
I'm gonna go to the very first bar that I can find and basically just try and find the drunkest guy possible to pickpocket him for drinks money, and then I'm gonna do the social thing.
Wow.
I mean,
Cool.
sure.
Uh,
So it's not too hard to find a bar. There's basically like this whole area.
You know, the airport bar at the spaceport is there.
Yeah,
one?
basically like this entire like floor of the hive is all spaceport and bars and trading things. It's very, it's very like there's lots of in and out. Like people are constantly coming in and out of this. It's sort of very moving area. So yeah, you can find a bar, no problem.
Can we like try and find a way to contact like this base place the corporation has?
You can ask around.
That's what I'm
Could
off
we-
to.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna like find like a fucking information booth.
They don't
Like-
really have information booths.
Well, there'd be like something, surely, like a place I can go and like just
There might be a directory.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess so.
Question
just,
about
like
mission.
somewhere I can go, like a tour guide or something. I don't know, something like that. A place like that.
Question about mission.
Sure.
Locate missing resource shipment. What is it? Do we know?
No.
It's probably some kind of genetics and/or robotics stuff.
God,
It's
find
probably-
something.
This is why I want to contact them,
Yeah.
so
no.
we can find more information.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna skim the people for any interesting news, or make some conversations and see
Well,
what I
first,
can.
first you said you wanted to pickpocket a guy, right?
Oh, yeah, we'll start with that one then. Well, I
Okay.
pick like the obviously drunkest guy. I want the best odds. He probably doesn't have much on him, but I just need enough to like buy a drink and talk to people.
I mean, I guess, is there like a sleight of hand in this?
I don't think so. Just
I
stealth,
guess
probably.
stealth, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably stealth.
Character knows how to move silently, conceal their presence in shadows, avoid notice.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, I guess stealth.
Oh, I can contact the guy.
Yeah, you do know him.
Do I
Sweet.
have his email?
Yeah, you managed to do it with a 7. So you get like, I don't know, like 10 credits.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't going to be much, but it's basically just enough that I can just not just sit at a bar and be like, so you guys know some stuff? Like, I need a drink to nurse. So that's, how much does it cost me?
Probably the 10 credits.
Probably the 10. Oh.
well,
It's expensive, man. 10
I mean,
credit.
like, no, because you like, you getting
Yeah,
his
I'm
drink.
going to be spending time doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah. over time.
All right.
Plus, you're basically in an airport, Dan. I don't know what
You're right. Yeah, no, they kind of.
Jesus, man. You're getting off freezies.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting off freezes on inconsequential shit, thankfully. So yeah, let's do a. God, I guess it's a persuade check, isn't it? To just sort of get.
No.
Wait, how would I? Like, what's the good thing for getting things out of people?
But you're not trying to convince people. You're trying to
I'm
gather
not.
information. Give me a second.
Perception?
I don't think so. Let me get the skill list up. Hang on.
Research?
Business.
No business.
Question, it says here, a hero skilled at library use net searches, questioning locals, and other efforts at interrogating their available sources.
Yeah, that's research then.
Exactly it. Yeah. What kind of will it be int or charisma for research this time?
Asking people, it's going to be charisma.
Okie. Glad you said that. Minus
Hashtag
1.
nailed it.
+1.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is exactly the pace where
So
the
what-
missing cargo is.
What are you specifically asking about? Like, because
I guess it's broken up into sort of like stages. So I start with trying to find out if there's any like relevant news, like big scuffles, that kind of thing. Like if I hear that a big fight's gone down, or maybe a shoot up over, say, cargo, that kind of thing. I guess I want to just sort of be like, so has anything interesting happened, and then just sort of keep nudging the conversation further and further towards the more exact, definite article of a company trying to move a thing and something happening.
well, I mean,
Like I'll keep trying like a bunch of people until I can just sort of find someone who's a bit more in the know.
the 12 is good, but it's like specifically asking if something happened, you're not going to get much anywhere because it's like so much cargo comes and goes through here.
I'm talking more like if there's been like a scuffle, like fights, that kind of thing.
That's what I'm talking about. Like stuff happens, but specifically what they do tell you is like when you start talking about like you find like a guy like an old guy wearing like a doctor's uniform and stuff. It looks like he's been working here for like a while. He's like sat there like nursing like a drink, grizzled old man kind of thing. And it's, And like you get him talking, and basically like you start chatting, and he starts talking about how for most part like life on the planet's pretty good, like it's pretty straightforward. You work hard in the docks, you get paid, everything goes to plan. But there's like a few different tribes of people who actually live on the surface. It's not well known about off planet because they don't tend to talk about them much. They basically live constantly in like pressure tents and stuff, and they're essentially raiders, which is why a lot of people live in these hives, because they don't come anywhere near the hives, because they don't want anything. But like anything on the surface is basically like free. It's basically like free targeting for them. So people tend that's the other as well as like the pressure mass stuff. That's the main reason people tend to avoid the surface. On top of that, because there's just like a couple of tribes out there who kind of don't take kindly to outsiders and kind of see anything on the surface as rightfully theirs, or like
So if I was to look for chances, like cargo going missing in transit, could it have gone transit missing between hives then? Like over surface is a good option, a good chance.
You already know that the base. Well, you're pretty confident that the base is not in the. They would have told you the base wasn't in a hive.
Yeah, so it's very likely that a bandit group has just plucked them up between hives.
Yeah, very likely.
Great.
I pass on that info. I basically text it to everyone. I'm just like, okay, so here's what I've got so far. There might be like the odd typo because I've had to drink quite a bit to get this info out of people.
There's like one word in there that's like like everyone's
just
like,
wrong. You know what you do? You do the keyboard one across to the left, and it's just wrong, indefinitely wrong. But if I was to go like that, you'd be like, oh, we said together.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck is that word?
It's like tribes of people that live on the
Ether.
space in pressure.
On the egg surface.
It's like the autocorrect. This like autocorrect like pops up. It's just like a loads of question marks.
I want to talk to the guy.
Great. Can I find an info booth place?
I mean, I guess you probably can find like. It's like I don't think they'd have like an info booth because it's like it's not a tourist destination, but I guess there's probably like a booth.
Desk.
Yeah, like help desk is like different like star routes and stuff, I guess, and trading routes.
Yeah,
I guess that's probably
that's
probably
what trading routes, pretty much. Sure.
Okay.
I want to see there if I can find any way to contact the base.
So yeah, you
Probably
get there.
not. Like, I don't know.
That
Sure.
message.
There you go. That's what it looks like if you try and type plundering. Plundering one to the left looks like Oxpearberf.
Okay.
I wonder what they love to do. God,
The flirters there.
I have no idea.
So yeah, like you there's like probably like a woman there who like is helpful enough. She's just like, so like specifically asking you about the Daybreak, the New Dawn Syndicate. Sorry.
Yeah.
She's like, we do get shipments coming in from, like, she starts like looking through like, you know, like past shipment data and stuff like that, and she's like, we do usually get shipments from the New Dawn Syndicate. They come from, I think it's a lab or something, or like a research site that's somewhere. It's somewhere off in the wastes. I'm not really sure where. We don't handle the transport between the hive and here. They have their own men to do that. What usually happens is on the first of the month, we get a package received from them, and then we load it onto one of a few different trade routes, and then it's taken off planet, and that's the handling we do with it.
And they have their own guys that do that. They don't have is it an external company, or they're literally their own?
I believe they're stationed on the base. I believe people from the base make a trip from there to the hive and back.
Okay. Do you know? Well, I don't suppose you know which direction at all. You don't know nothing.
I mean, she like skims through like the notes again and like a couple of like the trading documents, and she's like, I mean, they use the south entrance, but other than that, I can't really.
Cool. Do you have like a contact for the guys at all?
Yeah, just 1 second. She's like starts flicking through some stuff and just like, there's a comm frequency they use to announce that shipments are on the way. We did receive one a couple of days ago, maybe
10 days ago, on account of it's the 11th of April today. I'm keeping track.
No, it would have been 12 days ago.
Oh,
they'd sent it before they.
Like a day. Yeah. Okay.
She's like, yeah, we did receive one 12 days ago, but then shipment never turned up. So yeah, she gives you the frequency that like these broadcasts like comes on. She says like we've never actually tried to reply to it. It's just like they just broadcast like these signals from there, and then we know the shipment's on the way.
Thanks. You're a star.
How attractive is Nate?
Like
12.
a brick to the face attractive.
12? I'll have you know I'm pretty attractive.
I'm saying 12 is it's a 0, but you know that means you're not ugly.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not 14, but you know I'm high end of mediocre.
You're not 15.
I'm like an 8.
You're an 8. Fucking 8.
Yeah, sure.
Not bad.
I'm Spanish, man. I don't know.
Oh yeah, of course. Good point.
Rodriguez.
I don't know. I'm my charisma's 15, so I'm Indian and a 10.
Señorita.
Fine.
Thank you very much, señorita.
All right, I'm gonna go. Thomas, are you just still on the ship, or?
Well,
What's Lem and Olivia doing during this time? So while Nate's gone to check on Nathaniel, can I just call you Nate?
That's fine. You can call me Nate.
It works.
That's what I call Nate.
Nathaniel. So yeah, while he's gone to like check out information from there, and while Addison is boozing it up, getting information from that, what have you two been doing?
Ronith, you got any ideas? Because I have an idea.
Well, what's your idea?
I'm gonna con the guy I know.
You're gonna what?
Sure.
I'm gonna email the job giver.
Sakamoto Kyoto.
Well, yeah,
Good luck,
you have a thing that you can do, but I don't know actually. I mean,
Do you want to tag along with me at the bar?
probably.
Also get drunk.
No, I have no. I have money.
Just somebody money to get
Chill
drunk.
I don't have any culture checks. I have literally no contacts here.
Well, I could do with someone at my back.
I will definitely do that. Sure.
So I imagine the whole time, like Addison's like wondering about. There's just Olivia sort of in the shadows behind, like not like full like shadows, but kind of just like lurking slightly behind, just like.
No, I'm not stealthy.
I don't mean
I'm, in
I'm not
fact, I'm
talking.
very.
You're literally just hanging about. Like,
I'm not talking about stealthily. I'm just like, it's like Addison said that, and then like the camera like does a thing where it changes focus, and Olivia's like there behind.
Yeah. You know when you go from third person, you go from right shoulder to left shoulder. You go to left shoulder, and then it turns out she was stood there the whole time, but not quite in frame.
Yeah. All right. Lamb, what are you doing then?
I'm gonna call Scythe, like email him.
Yeah,
In-
he's not in system, so yeah. You
Oh, he's not in system. Shit. So it's gonna take a while for him to respond. So
yeah.
that doesn't work. Shit.
You can totally send a message though.
It will take like a day to come back.
Confirm that you're in the area or stuff like that. You know, like typical like merc shit. You know, like we're on the planet, asking around. Let us know if anything comes up. Blah blah blah.
Like you may as well send. You can send a message. You don't know how long it'll take. Like it might. Like because it depends. Because the way like mail gets transferred, right, is basically if the person's not in system, you send the message to the exchange satellite where it sits in like storage, and then as a ship comes to near the exchange satellite, it basically gets beamed aboard the ship, and when that ship arrives in the place where it's going, like the message then gets beamed to the exchange satellite, and then it gets beamed to the person who's. So it basically depends on what ship picks it up, how fast it'll get there.
It could literally be a matter of you beam the message. A ship is leaving this system and going to the system where he is. It gets dumped off, and another ship is conveniently coming back at exactly the time that he's sending the message, and it takes like 5 minutes. It's incredibly unlikely, though, on account of
Well, it would be
also
anywhere. It
have
would
to
be anywhere
big
between.
ships.
It would be anywhere
with
between 4
constant
days
spike
and 2 weeks.
It could be less.
Depends on the spike drive.
Spike drive, you can get a spike drive that takes
It's
a
a
day.
great. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're
It'll take at least
And probably
it'll take at
delivery
least
ships.
2 days.
at least 2 days and at best
I just
2 weeks.
email him, doing a mission for you. Reminds me of old times. Smiley face.
Aw.
Nice.
Next time, explain what people need to find.
Kissy kissy. Mwah.
Cheers.
Star.
Yeah, it's like, how do we
Excellent.
know it's the package?
Yeah, we don't fucking know.
All right.
It has
So
it has New Dawn Syndicate stamped all over it, probably.
I guess I'll go back to the
Or it
ship.
doesn't.
Might be
What
full of tech.
if they take it out of the box?
Exactly.
We're talking about raiders here. They're gonna take it out of the box. They have no value.
Yeah.
Put it back
Unless
in the box.
it's
God.
It's gonna be
safer
empty
in the
boxes.
box.
It's
Just
just
put
like,
corpses in.
what was
Guys,
in the
put
box?
corpses, right? Box of corpses.
Basically,
It's just-
I
yeah,
don't
it's
want
just
to
more-
deliver an empty box again.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
more
gonna-
corpses.
I'm gonna go back to the ship with this comm frequency and use it in order to attempt to contact them via the ship comms.
Okay, so when you try and do that, you get there and you like try and send a thing, and like you just keep getting error messages. Do you have computers at all?
And no,
Okay,
Thomas? Hello?
no, that's what I'm gonna say. You just keep getting error messages and you don't know why.
I mean I can try.
No, it's not about. I'm not asking for a
Okay,
skill
sure.
check. I'm just saying because you don't have computers, you're just getting error messages and you don't know why.
I get out of the pilot, see where I was typing the message, walk up to the computer, look
The
down.
comm's not working.
I look at you. Yeah.
The comm's not working.
I can see that.
Why?
Why are you asking me? I don't know computers.
Oh.
You have to ask me.
But how do you fly the ship? It's
With-
computers.
Kid, no, it's maths. Maths
It's-
flies the ship. You.
It's maths. I just type numbers in and it does the thing.
Guys, hello. Hello.
I'm just like,
Olivia.
and then I bought the horse a prostitute. Yeah, sorry. What's up?
Computers. The comm's not working.
Okay, sure. Is there an error message up?
Yes.
All right. What does it say? And then I'll ask.
Error 4692B dash
Would I know part when it's like
467
call not connecting? service
XY.
use.
There's a colon.
To try and identify a com error based entirely on the thing, I would require a computer's check.
I don't know. Is it like one that I might have seen before? Because if it's like the blue screen error of like the
No, it's not. It's not a generic com
Alright.
message error. It's a.
I don't know. Or can I get a snapshot picture of it?
Yeah, I'll
Right.
send you a picture. Sure.
Just
Okay,
imagine
if
you
you-
have like
yeah, if you-
iPhones.
Yeah. If you send a picture, that's more likely. You don't need a check. You can tell from that error message. You can
I
tell-
didn't need to know. I got it when he was just saying stuff like it's the blah 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 blah. I actually know this one.
he's trying to send a frequency down the wrong way of a one-way frequency.
Yeah, that's
It's a
a
bro-
one-way frequency. It's not
It's a-
receiving. It doesn't receive.
Done.
It's a broadcasting
No.
signal only.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean, we could use it if we can be on the listen for that frequency. So if someone broadcasts it, we know that they're sending. Don't know that we could read it without trying to do some hacky shit.
It's gonna be like
That helps maybe.
19 days till they send another thing. All right.
Well, it's not necessarily. Well,
Can we track where the frequency comes from?
Probably comes
Sort of
from
thing.
a home base. If they're sending out a one-way sendy frequency, then it's going to come from where they have a comm server.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I want to track it.
Sure. I'll get back to base and have a gander and see what we can do here. And then I guess I'll head towards the ship and I'll be like, all right, I'm here. Let's have a look. And then I'm going to have a rummage on the computer and see if I can find a sending address.
yeah, give me another computer check.
Lime changes her glasses to something nerdy.
It's going to be
looking.
kind of difficult because there's nothing currently broadcasting. So you're basically trying to track old ground. A 10 doesn't quite cut it, unfortunately. But it's
Can
not-
I?
10
Is there any way to
doesn't
make
cut
that
it,
better?
Jesus.
Well, no, because you're literally trying
I'm
to
the only one with computers, aren't I? So no one can assist me.
Jesus.
Shit.
13 doesn't cut it.
Yeah, because you're trying to track a signal that's not there.
But on the
I mean,
plus side,
is there a sending address
What do
that
you
I
mean,
can
is
find with that information, with that comm?
What do you mean a sending address?
Essentially, that signal had to come from a location. It comes from the same location every month. Can I not find out where the origin is meant to be from? Is there no
that's-
directory
no,
or is
that's what you're doing.
That's what you're trying to do. But
Yeah,
you're
no.
trying to track a signal that's not there.
Alright. I'm yeah, no. There's at the very least, no one from that signal is sending anything to anyone that I can detect.
Yeah,
Still
that's
spinning
the
up a greased inclined tightrope, which Jesus.
What?
I mean,
Not
on the
just
plus
reading,
side,
the examples of what you could accomplish with the 13.
on the plus side, we
Yeah.
know.
He didn't get a 13. He got a 10, Ronith.
I got a
Oh,
13
a
on
10. All right.
My 13 was him being yeah, the error number is 4, 6, 7, 3, 2, 9. Oh, I know that one. Okay.
On the plus side,
I was going on a 12. If you got a 12, you would have been able to pinpoint vaguely where it came from. But
I do know
Earn an expertise for the 12.
No.
they use the south entrance to the city, so they're probably to the south.
We fly
But
south.
beyond that,
Fair. I mean, we can't really get down on how much is a press. How many-
vac suits? How many vac suits do you guys
One.
have? Do you just have the one?
I have
Pressure mask. Oh no! Someone I'm pretty sure they're a thing in Stars on Number. So if someone
check.
could check that for me because it's awkward for me to check. See,
I'm
a pressure
looking now.
mask, a there's a breathing mask thing. I know that's a thing.
Let's see here. Atmo filter. That's toxins.
There's a specific I know there's a breathing mask thing because you can get capsules for it, canisters for it and stuff. That's a thing that exists.
Let's see here. Well, 100 is the basic skin. A basic suit, even not a skin.
Yeah, vac suit would also do.
Yeah. Atmo filter is also 100. Jesus. Pressure tent is 100. Where is just a pressure mask? There isn't one written on here.
Isn't it? There should
No.
be.
Pressure tent is on there, and vac suits and vac masks and shit like that are on there. But I would figure it's somewhere in the realm of
Let's see if I can find it as well. But yeah,
Yeah.
so that's vaguely how much you need to. That's how much a pressure thing would be.
medical, blah 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 blah. Not any of those personal accessories, blah blah.
Oh, that's why pilots get exosuit skill, because if you have exosuit skill, you ignore the penalty for vac suits.
Oh, that makes sense.
Cool. I can do a vac suit. Excellent. My
Yep.
favorite.
Yeah, no, you can vac suit. We have no other means of getting there, so you're the only one who's going to be able to go down. In fact, wait, how big is a vac? Can someone else? Can we put Olivia in a vac suit because Olivia has guns?
skin tight bodysuits.
No,
A
vac
vac suit is not a vac
Vac
suit.
suit's
no,
not skin
like
tight.
the old Mars Explorer, the landing on the moon kind of fucking suit. They are
I
not.
mean,
Sure.
I can do it, but I'll get a -2 penalty.
Everyone would, apart from the guy who
Apart
just
from
shoot off.
Thomas.
I'm also
It's -2
significantly
penalty for all
shorter.
hit rolls and skill checks that require movement.
Oh, right, yeah, exosuit applies to vac suits. That would be why he's got it in a 0. Although apparently culture
That's what I
space.
just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm okay in a fight. If you want, I can probably wear
I
it.
mean,
I'm really good in a fight. It's
what
just I get
we
the
need to
minus.
do is see if we can rent some masks.
Yeah, I guess.
Or,
We'll
like-
ask around and see what the rental rate is.
We can go for a flight and see if we can find the base and then comm them directly when we're above it, because presumably it's going to be like a fairly large thing. I don't know.
Oh, it's probably going to be an underground installation,
Maybe.
like a doorway that leads up.
Might be. Or it might be like a full...
Oh, we can always try. I mean, we have nothing to
Let's
lose, but yeah, we have nothing to lose but by having a quick fly around the planet. Essentially, like we start at the south gate and then we'll do a sweepy zigzag outwards.